Mystery of planet Mars. Here are some of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the Red Planet, moving from the ancient past to the potential present and future. 1. The water paradox. Where did it all go? What we know. Mars was once a wet world. We see overwhelming evidence: dried up river deltas, lake beds, valley networks carved by water, and mineral signatures that only form in the presence of liquid water. The mystery. If Mars had oceans and rivers billions of years ago, what happened to all that water? The sun's solar wind stripped away a lot of the atmosphere, but current models suggest that a significant amount of water should have gone underground or been trapped as ice. Where is it now? Is there a vast reservoir of liquid water or slushy brine deep underground? How much is locked in mysterious, massive ice deposits at the poles and mid-latitudes? 2. The methane enigma, a signature of life or geology. What we know. Methane, CH4, is a simple organic molecule. On Earth, over 90% of methane is produced by living organisms. It can also be produced by geological processes, serpentinization. Various missions, including Curiosity rover and the Trace Gas Orbiter, have detected sporadic, unpredictable plumes of methane in the Martian atmosphere. The mystery. What is producing the Martian methane? The biological hypothesis. Could subsurface microbes, methanogens, be producing it? The geological hypothesis. Is it the result of water-rock interactions or the slow breakdown of ancient organic material? The puzzle. The methane appears and disappears in ways we don't yet understand, making its source incredibly difficult to pin down. This is arguably the most tantalizing mystery in the search for present-day life. 3. The question of life, past or present. This is the ultimate mystery, branching into two parts. A. Did life ever arise on ancient Mars? When Mars was warm and wet, it was very similar to the early Earth where life began. Did it start on Mars as well? If so, where is the fossil evidence? The Perseverance rover is currently collecting samples from an ancient river delta in Jezero crater, specifically to answer this question. B. Could life still exist today? The surface of Mars is now inhospitable, cold, irradiated, and dry. However, life could potentially persist in Bausambuio, subsurface aquifers, or within porous rocks or in deep protected caves. We have no technology yet to probe deep underground, so this remains a complete unknown. 4. The two-faced planet. Why is Mars so lopsided? What we know. Mars has a dramatic hemispheric dichotomy. The smooth, low-lying northern hemisphere is about 1 to 3 miles lower and much flatter than the rugged, cratered southern highlands. It looks like the northern third of the planet was scraped away. The mystery. What caused this? Giant impact hypothesis. Was Mars struck a glancing blow by a Pluto-sized object early in its history, creating a massive borealis basin? Plate tectonics, or lack thereof. Did internal geological processes different from Earth's plate tectonics cause one hemisphere's crust to thin out? 5. The moons of Mars, captured asteroids or something else? What we know. Mars has two small lumpy moons, Phobos and Deimos. They look very much like asteroids. The mystery. Where did they come from? Captured asteroids. The leading theory is that they were asteroids captured by Mars's gravity. However, their nearly circular and equatorial orbits are unusual for captured objects. Giant impact remnant. A more recent and exciting theory suggests a massive impact with early Mars, similar to the one that formed our moon, blasted material into orbit, which later coalesced to form Phobos and Deimos. 6. The internal dynamo. What killed Mars's magnetic field? What we know. Early Mars had a global magnetic field just like Earth. This field would have protected its atmosphere and surface from solar radiation. Then, about 4 billion years ago, it shut down. The mystery. Why did the magnetic dynamo in Mars's core stop? Did the core cool and solidify too quickly? Was it the result of the giant impacts that scarred the early solar system? Without this protective shield, the solar wind was able to strip away the atmosphere, leading to the cold, barren world we see today. Understanding why it failed is key to understanding why Mars died. The recurring slope lineae, RSL, modern-day flowing water? What we know. We see dark, narrow streaks on steep Martian slopes that appear to flow downhill during warm seasons and fade in cooler seasons. They were initially thought to be seeps of salty, liquid water,